What's going on, you guys? Dane here again for another moment with the mayor. You know, one thing I like most about this job is I'm able to be the city's #1 cheerleader in a lot of places. Earlier this week, I was with all the mayors from the coast for a meeting about the Spillway over in Louisiana. I'm sure you've read about this issue, the flushing of runoff into the Gulf. Has a terrible impact on saltwater ecosystem, which I never realized how much of an impact it is for us, simply because of now with opening of 3 spillways coming out of the Mississippi, it is pushing that fresh water into the west side of the Gulf. Then you're having the same fresh water push off out of Mobile Bay, and then obviously the pressure, the runoff out of the Pascagoula River. Now the salinity, the issue is the salinity numbers will drop, and the sea life can't live in it. And because the dolphins are and the sea turtles are territorial, they won't leave. They'll swim in it, and that's why you're seeing a lot of these deaths. So we got to work on that, and I am working to set a meeting now with the Army Corps engineers. It seems there's an issue with the communication, so we're going to take the Army Corps engineers out of Louisiana, out of Vicksburg, and out of Mobile, and we are going to set them down at the White House, and we're going to come up with a solution that helps the Gulf. So we're all working on that. All the mayors are involved, along with DMR and just a number of other agencies. And so hopefully we'll get some result pretty quick. I'm going to stay focused on that to help everyone on the Gulf Coast with the connections that I have up there, that we can try to get something done fairly quick. Otherwise, our seafood industry is going to be just in terrible shape. It already is, but you compound it with that third flooding of water, fresh water down here, and we're going to have some long-term problems. And they're saying it may even be worse than the BP oil spill. So we all have to come together along the Gulf Coast, and we have to get that fixed. And so we're going to do that. We're on our way to making that happen. You know, when I go to Washington on city business, a lot of people complain that it's a waste of money, and I don't make a big deal out of the fact that I pay for almost all these trips. But because I feel like I need to be the #1 cheerleader for the city, traveling to Jackson and Washington is necessary to protect our resources and to help us rebuild our infrastructure and do a lot of things that make the city of Pascagoula beautiful and safe. And I don't know if you know this, but we have successfully brought back to Pascagoula from federal and state funding sources since I've been mayor here more than $116 million for projects and programs. The EPA is moving on cleaning up the old phosphate mine, and we're out there fixing our infrastructure every day. And how about that fully completed promenade that connects Beach Park to the point? If you know me, then you know that Pascagoula is my top priority. Tomorrow we have a record number of paddlers heading up to the Little River Marina to compete as they paddle down the Pascagoula River to Lighthouse Park. Our 3rd annual Pascagoula Run paddle battle has attracted participants from 5 states now. So it's really growing. Very excited about that. Saturday is also the Market Street Pickers at the Menagerie event. I'm very proud of what Tina and those fine folks have done down there. And tomorrow's event promises to attract from all over too. I've just scratched the surface of what you're going to hear about our projects, our events, and what is coming up next for Pascagoula. Just keep tuning into our channels and watching out for our events as they come. Listen to the news that we're putting out about things going on in our town. We have a whole list of events. You're able to reach out in any form of social media to get that information. Thank you for watching and sharing another moment with the mayor.